Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be doing a review on my 6-year-old Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis. So I'm sharing it with you guys on how does my Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis is holding up in 2024. My Pochette Metis is already a replacement. My very first one, I have an issue with it. I have an issues with the glazing. So the side part of it, right here at the corner, not the flap, but right here in the corner, the glazing comes apart. So I took it to the Louis Vuitton store. I explained it. And for some reason, it's not even a year yet. And it started to, the glazing comes apart. And for that, I think I would say that's part of more likely a premature wear and tear because it's not even a year and it started to come apart, and that should not happen, especially if you pay a lot of money in a purse. So anyway, I was given two choices: to get a refund or to get a replacement. But I chose to get a replacement. So the issues that the purse has does not stop me from getting it. Because I don't know, I love the look of it. I would say this is more likely a mini briefcase. And it is a purse that never goes out of style. I love the shape. I love the hardware. It's just like the perfect amount of hardware. The gold hardware, the S-lock closure. It has the right amount of vachetta leather right here towards the closure, and also the handle. I think with all that combination, it makes the purse special. That's my thought. And right now, when I first got the replacement, I already know what to expect for the wear and tear, which is going to be this part right here, the flap, will eventually crack. And I'll explain it to you a little bit later that cracking towards right here at the flap is just normal. It is part of the wear and tear. So anyway, wow, I am still in love with this purse after all this time. So anyway, it looks pretty sturdy right there. Okay, let's take a look at the hardware. It is a gold hardware. It looks shiny, even though that it shows a little bit of like a hairline scratches. That's normal. And then right here, it started to fade on this part. And then, yeah, it's showing a lot of wear. And that's just to show you that I use the purse, And then let's take a look at the vachetta leather right here, the detailed around it. Yeah, it is somewhat sort of showing some patina. It's not too bad. And then let's take a look at the handle right here. Okay, it is showing some sort of like some stained, though, some watermarks to it right here. Oh my gosh. Guys, I must admit that this is one of the purses that I have literally baby. Because, I don't know, she's so beautiful, but, with the vachetta leather, I have like some sort of like a hate or love relationship, I should say, with the vachetta. They're so beautiful, but yet it is so delicate that, you have to take care of it. You have to take extra careful with that so that to avoid those marks. But then again, I realized later on that I should use it more because to make my money worth. And I love how versatile it is. I love how I love how roomy it is. And look at it right now. After all this time, the canvas is holding up pretty well. The canvas is holding up pretty well. So overall, the canvas is a little bit on, it's not, it feels thick, probably because of the fabric lining, but and it's not too thin. But the purse itself, though it looks sturdy, but it's a little bit, it's a little pliable in a way. So anyway, the glazing so far right here in the flap, it seems to look good. I didn't see any peeling at all or bubbling. And then let's just do the exterior first. The side of it right here, these are actually a little bit of tarnished. So later on, eventually the brass will eventually oxidize. So that's, you will see a tarnish from time to time. But like I said, I am not going to baby her anymore. I am going to use it the way it should. I have to enjoy it, so I didn't even bother to think of that. But it's actually showing right there, the tarnished. And after all this time, I'm surprised that the hardware it's still shiny. It is very, very shiny. And then the other side as well, right here. This one is a little bit like, I don't know, this is too soft right here on the side, right here. And then the other one is a little bit more, it's a little bit more erect compared to the other one. Okay, and then let's take a look at the back of it. Okay, I don't remember the last time I've cleaned this, but surprisingly, the canvas looks very clean and shiny. So anyway, this one came in with the zip pocket right here. The zipper is still, the zipper pull is still very shiny. It's showing some hairline scratches. And one thing that I've noticed, just like right now, is it is a little bit like, as you guys can see that, let me show you. Yeah. Right, this one right here, right there, I think there it's showing a little bit more of like a mild fraying. I'm not sure. It's not a thread, but it is part of the canvas. Yeah, but I think this is just more likely a mild issues. And I'm pretty sure this can be fixed or this can be remedied. So probably I might want to try to get to burn this part right here with a matchstick, and right here. And of course, guys, if you wanted to do that, just be very careful not to touch the canvas because it will melt. I've done it in my purses before, and yeah, it works. But I'm not sure though. I mean, come on, it's 6 years old, so what do you expect? But overall, it is holding up pretty nicely. The teeth has a little bit of tarnish, and yeah, oh wow, I can literally feel right here the canvas. Wow. Yeah, it's this part right here it's raw. Right there. The stitching is in this part right here. And then I am not sure if this one I'm not sure if this were sealed right here. I'm not 100% sure because this should not happen if they put an edge paint to it. That's my thought. So I did not see right there. I have not seen any like sort of like sealant or sort of like glazing in here. It looks raw. Okay. The bottom part of it, wow, the glazing is holding up nicely, especially here. The side corner, some sort of like rubbing right here in the side. I could see some sort of, I think this is the canvas right there. It's peeling a little bit, but it doesn't bother me at all. And then this side, a little bit right here. The piping seems to look good right there. This one is perfect right here in the middle. It is perfect. Very well done. And this is pretty much how she looks now. Right here. The glazing is absolutely stunning. So let me open the bag. Okay. So let me open the bag right here. Let me show you. The part that bothers me a little bit is this part right here where they attach the handle. It's showing. I don't know. Why bother why that part right here, this part right here bothers me. I don't know for some reason. But anyway, it's looking great. It is perfect. Right there. Wow, she is gorgeous. I can't get over how gorgeous she is. And okay, my most favorite part of this purse is the compartment. I love the accordion type of compartment. We have 1, 2, 3 compartments. And I love the organization on this purse. Another thing why I love and I gave the Pochette Metis a chance to be part of my collection, it's because the lovely organization. And right now, you guys can see this is some sort of like a, it's not a stuffing, but this is like some charcoal in it. I put this one as a deodorizer. I mean, even though this one doesn't have some sort of like perfume infused to it, but I just want my purse to smell fresh all the time. And this one definitely this definitely is actually it's helpful. So right there, it is very clean. I kept my purse clean all the time. She is the patch right there. It says Louis Vuitton Paris only. That means this one is crafted in the USA. It doesn't matter where it is being crafted. All I know is that as long as it's in great condition, the craftsmanship is beautiful, no issues with the stitching, I think I'm okay with that, because France, Spain, Italy, or the US, it varies, guys. It depends on how your purse is being crafted. Even though they were crafted with the same material, but they're not the same. Okay? It might be crafted with a different artisan, so there might be a little bit of differences with the outcome. So it varies from who crafted it, where it was being crafted, but I don't have any issues, anything that has been crafted in the United States. All right? So if I don't use them, I always stuff my purse. So anyway, let me close this. The S-lock closure works perfectly. I never had any issues with it right there. But sometimes, I make it sure that the first compartment is filled in. Because if you close it without something in it, it might be like it's a little bit challenging to close it. You see that? It's a little bit challenging. You filled it inside on the first compartment. It is easier for you to latch it, to close it. So that's why I always put something right here in the first compartment. So having this for a few years, another thing that I don't say, I would not say hate, but I dislike is the flap. As you guys can see right here, the flap is started to curl up. And I hate that look. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I totally dislike the look when the purse started to curl up. I totally dislike it. And if I don't use my purse, I try to put something right here to reinforce the purse so that at least it's not going to get worse. So I will do a different video because I have several purses that is curling up and I totally dislike that look. So anyway, she is looking great for being 6 years old. I love it. I enjoyed it. I have stopped babying it. What I meant with babying is like worry about getting wear on the vaqueta. Vaqueta, I have given her freedom to patina. That's funny. Giving her freedom to breathe, giving her freedom to patina. So look how she is right now. She is mm, it's great. I love that the color, it's different. I like how it evolves into something like different look right now. I think to me it's part of the beauty of the purse. All right. The handle is sturdy right here. I don't see any issues with the handle. It's softened in time. I love when the vaqueta leather started to soften right there. So another issues that I have with the Pochette Metis is the flap right here. The flap eventually, right there, eventually it's going to crack. Okay? And is it part of the normal wear and tear? Yes, it is. Why? Because the compartment right here, and this is the flap, they are not like one piece of canvas. They are separate. So they sewn in together, as you guys could see the indentation right there, right here. You see the indentation, and they sealed it with the edge paint to give it to finish it with this really glossy glazing. As you guys can see, of course they have to seal it to protect the canvas, and also it looks a little bit more nicer that way. So they sealed it with that, and of course from constant closing, opening, closing, opening right there, eventually it is going to crack. And I think that's normal. It is part of the wear and tear. Right now, it seems like my glazing is actually holding up pretty well. I am stunned because I tested my glazing, guys. I have several items that I have issues with glazing. The only way for me to find out if the purse is properly glazed is by like putting my nails like this one, they're pressing it with my nails. And if I see the mark, like not really to press hard, just a little bit of pressure to it. If I press it and I could see the imprint of my nails, that's to show you that the glazing is bad. But right now, I press it a little bit harder and I did not see any sort of, it's the glazing is well done on this particular piece that I've got. Okay, it varies. I have here the strap. The strap is showing a lot more of wear, and that is expected. Yes, you guys could see right here. This is already like tarnished. It started to fade with a different color right there. I'm going to show it to you right here. I hope my camera is picking up. So you guys could see right there. And glazing again. Okay. This part right here, yeah, the glazing is a little bit soft. Then the buckle showing some wear over here as well. It is fading. I'm not gonna worry about that because that's part of it. And it's actually soft. It is really soft. It's softened in time. So yeah. Now, let's move on to my verdict. How would I rate my purse? From 1 to 10, how will I rate my Pochette Metis? I would say I gave her a 9.8. Wow, it's quite high. That's because I love how versatile it is. You could just use the top handle or you can transform it as a crossbody bag. And I love that. I love the canvas, definitely. I love the size. I love how the right amount of vacchetta around it, the hardware, it's just perfect. To me, it is just the perfect amount of everything. And on top of that, I love the compartment. The accordion type of compartment is my most favorite about this purse. Okay? Wow. As far as the price goes, I got this in less than $2,000. And right now, I think this is around 2,570 US dollars for a canvas. And is it worth it? To me personally, it's worth it. Why? Because I enjoyed it. I love every detail of it, and I find a lot of uses. So that is one of the criteria for me personally, if it does make my money worth eventually. I recommend it, yes. Okay? And I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna recommend it because of this, because of that, who knows because people are different and how they perceive the experiences with the bag, how they perceive the wear and tear. It's up to you. How would you say if it's worth it if you haven't even tried it, if you haven't even experienced it? Okay? Overall, I would say go and get it, enjoy it, and experience it. Okay? Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!